Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you all how to make this 2023 planner using Canva. Designing this entire planner took me about 12 to 14 hours, but I'll show you in a very small video. So without any further ado, let's get started. First, click on the create design and select a custom design and give the width and height of your choice. Here I am going to choose the size of an A5 size sheet because I want my planner to be in A5 size. So I'm giving the size in centimeters. You will get a blank page like this one. Now click on elements and type watercolor. Here you will get all the watercolor elements. Maybe I'll pick this blue color one and I'm going to align it to the borders of the page. Let us scroll a bit and see if there are any other interesting watercolor elements. Maybe I'll stick with this blue color one itself. Now from the left pane, click on text and click on add a text box. So here I'm going to type 2023 and we need to select the font. I like this blueberry font, so I'll select that. And we have to increase the size so that it will fill at least 1/4 of the page. I will move this text box to the top of the page because I want the year to be on the top. Now I'm going to make a copy of this text box. I will drag it down. In this box, I'm going to write a small quote called Dreams Come True. You can add any quote of your choice. Basically, we are designing a cover page here. You can be as much creative as you want. This is just a simple one I'm designing for the purpose of this video. Otherwise, you can design a cover page of your choice. I am aligning these two text boxes a bit so that they look much presentable. With this, we are done with the cover page. Now click on add page to create a new page. In this page, I'm going to add 2023 calendar so that it gives a quick view of all the 12 months. In the templates, I type 2023 calendar. Let us select one of these. I think I will go with this one. Next thing that we need is month-wise calendars. So in the templates, I am searching for January 2023. Let's scroll a bit and see if we can find anything here. I am looking for something that looks like a table, but I don't think I'm finding that here. So I'll go to elements and I'll start typing table. Now I click on add page to add a new page, and I'll select a table from the elements. So I'll go with this one. I want a row that looks like header, so this table element right here looks perfect. We need 7 columns for 7 days, so we can click on the plus sign. When you hover the table between the columns, you can see a plus sign. If you click on that, you can go on adding the columns. So that's what I'm doing right here. Otherwise, you can also do a right click and click on add columns. That will also work. A month will have 4 to 5 weeks. I'm going to keep this general, so I'm going to add 5 rows here. So each row will represent a week. I am designing a black and white planner here, so for the header rows I'll give a bit darker shade of gray, and for all the other rows I'm going to give a little bit lighter shade of gray. So I'm choosing the colors here. I'm changing all the purple colors to dark and light gray shades. Now to add the headings, I need text box, so I'll click on text from the left pane and I'll click on add a text box, and I'll start typing the names of the days from Sunday to Saturday. You can do the formatting for the first text box. You can change the font and the size and everything, and you can just copy that and paste it in all the columns and then just change the names, so that will be more quick. Now we need to add the day numbers. So for this I have referred an external calendar. For that I've added one text box for each number, and you can align them like this, and you can change the numbers after aligning them. After aligning all the boxes, select all of them and click on 3 dots on the top and click on group. That way you are going to group all the boxes and it will be easy for you to copy them. Now make several copies of that and drag them and align to the subsequent rows. Now all you have to do is go and change the date in each of the block. Now we need to give the month name. For that again I'm going to add a text box, and here I will type the month name. So this is January, so I'll type January here. Again I will select the same font. I'm going to keep the same font throughout my planner, so I'm going to select the blueberry font. I will increase the size and align it accordingly. As you can see here, when I drag the text box towards the top, you can see a purple color border, so that will give you an indication of the border. So try to keep all your elements within that border to avoid the printing mistakes. Make sure that everything in this page is perfect, is just the way that you wanted it to be, because you're going to make 12 more copies of this page for each month. If you want to group them, you can select all the elements and group them. Otherwise, you can just leave it as it is. Now to create a copy of this page, there's a plus icon on the top. Click on that. That will create a copy. In this, you're supposed to edit the name of the month, and you have to change the dates accordingly. You need to refer a calendar and do these changes. For the purpose of demo, I am creating only for 3 months, but this particular page needs to be copied for all the 12 months. Now we are going to add meal planner, so I'll go to templates and search for meal planner. Let us see if we can find any ready-made template here. This one looks good to me, so I'm going to choose that, and when you click on that you get a pop-up. So there you need to select add it as a new page. Now I'm going to make few changes in this page to make it in sync with the theme of my planner. So now I'm going to change the font to blueberry and also format it like how we did for all the other text boxes before. For this meal planner, I'm going to have 4 columns and 7 rows. 7 rows for each day of the week and 4 columns for breakfast, lunch, snacks and dinner. I would like to change the color of each block to the shade of grey that we used for the calendar. So I'm going to make the change. I would like to add week number on top right corner. For that I'm making a copy of a block from here. I will put it on the top right corner. Now inside this we need to add a text box to give the week number, but before that I would also like to give heading called as meal planner. So for that I'm making a copy of the first text box. Here I will change it to meal planner and I will increase the font to make it look like a heading. I will try to align this box with the heading, and inside that we will add another text box. Here I will type the week number. So here I am typing 01 because this is the first week. I'm going to change the font to blueberry font. I'm going to format it just like how we formatted for all other text boxes, and I'll place it inside the box. Make sure that this page looks as perfect as you want it to be, because you're going to make 52 to 54 copies of this particular page. So to make copies you need to click on the plus icon on top of the page and go on changing the week numbers. Now we are adding finance tracker. For that again go to templates and start searching for finance tracker. I am looking for one that looks simple and I am planning to have only 3 columns. So maybe I'll go with this one. Add it as a new page. So here you have the finance tracker in a new page. Again, as we did for meal planner, I'm going to make few changes in this to match it with the theme of the entire planner. I will keep the heading as expense tracker itself, but change the font and do some formatting to match it with the entire planner. I'm going to change the color to black. Now I need only 3 columns, but this particular expense tracker has 5, so I will have to get rid of 2 of them. For that you just have to select the text box and click on delete. And you can also delete the extra lines and make some alignment as how you want it to be. For me, I want the middle column to be a bit wider because I'm going to keep that as description column. The left column is fine if it is small, and even the right column, it's fine if it is a bit smaller. I would like to change the color to gray, so even the font color I'll be changing it to black, and even the line color, everything, whatever is there in orange and brown, I'm changing it to various shades of gray or even black. At the end, I would like to add 3 categories. There is no space at the bottom, so that's why I'm going to select all these elements and group them and going to shrink them a bit so that I get some space at the end to add the 3 categories that I would like to add. Now I'm making a copy of text box. I'll drag it to the bottom. I will make 3 copies of this text box now. I'm going to place it below each column just to make it more presentable and align them accordingly. Now I'm going to rename them as income, investment and expense respectively. Just like how we added week number on the top right corner for the meal planner, I would like to add the month name in the expense tracker. So I'm going to make copy of this. I'll drag it to the expense tracker page. Adjust it to the top right corner. Now I'm going to change the number 03, whatever is there, I'm going to change that to Jan, as this expense tracker is for the January month. Now we need to make 12 copies of this for each month and just change the name of the month on the top right corner. So here for the demo purpose, I am doing only for 3 months, Jan, Feb and March. At the end of every month, I would like to have some ruled pages for notes. For that, again, I'll go to templates and search for notes. I want this to be a simple page with few lines and headings and the month name. So for this, I will select this one and click on add as new page. So we have a new page. Here I'm going to get rid of all the designer elements by selecting them and clicking on delete. Also, I will change the color wherever we have orange. I will change that to either white or a shade of grey. So the background I'm going to give it as white, and all the line colors I'm going to change it to a shade of grey. Now we need a heading. For that, I'm going to copy this heading from the expense tracker. I'll drag it to the page what we are designing. I will align it with the borders and I will rename this as note. I would like to add month name on the top right corner for this page. So for that, again from the expense tracker, I'm going to copy the top right corner element to whatever we had added. I'm going to make a copy, drag this to the current page that we are designing and align it to the top right corner and change the name of the month. We need 12 copies of this page. For that, you can click on the duplicate button on the top and change the name of the month for all the 12 pages. You can add the bucket list pages in a similar way. Now we need to design the daily sheets. So for that, again I will go to templates and search for notes. For this, I'm looking for compact ruled lines. So I think I'll go with this one, add as a new page, and here again I'm going to change the elements to match it with the theme of my planner. In the daily sheets, on the top left corner, I'm planning to have the month name, the day name, the number of days that have been passed, and the number of the days that are still left in the year. So I'm making the changes accordingly. On the top right corner, I would like to have the day number. For that, I am going to pick the top right corner element that we added either in the notes or finance tracker or the meal planner. So I'm going to make a copy of that and drag it down to the page that we are designing right now and align it to the top right corner. And instead of month, I'm going to have the day number there. We need to make 365 copies of this page and change the day and week number in all the pages. On the top right corner of Canva, there's something called grid view. If you click on that, you can see all the pages at a time like this. So here you can arrange all the pages like how you want after it has been printed, just like how a planner looks after it has been printed. So here at the first, I want the cover page, I have it. Then I want the overview calendar, so I have that. Then I want all my bucket lists, so I'm going to drag and drop all the bucket lists after the calendar. After that, I want the January month calendar. Then I want the finance tracker for January month, so I pulled it there. Then I want the meal planner for first week, so I'm putting it there. So similarly, you need to make the arrangement for all the 12 months. And after doing that, on the top right you have an option called download. You need to click on that. Download or share, you need to click on that and select download, and you need to select the PDF type and click on download. So this will give the PDF of the planner. You can take this PDF and upload it in some online printing website and get it printed, or even you can take it to a local printing shop and get it printed from there. This is how the downloaded PDF looks like, and this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have liked this video, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. Do let me know the kind of trackers that you look for in a planner, and also the planner that you are using for 2023 in the comment section below. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you would like to watch more such art related videos. I will try to come up with a new video pretty soon. Until then, take care and bye bye.